Here's a poured up model of the Allstone Quad Neo that's ready to be ejected. So anyway, before we do that, let's go over it a little bit and see. Okay, so you can see it's nice and clean on the edges. It's because, you know, before the stone set, it's a good idea to wet your fingers and just run it over to clean that stone, because you want to remove that excess stone while it's still wet, because when it hardens you have to grind a lot of that stuff away. And if you're going to use the front area for the incisal pin or in the back area, you want to make sure you do that when the stone is still wet. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and separate this. Okay, got that. And okay, we've got these sharp edges here. Of course, you can easily remove that. You can run it through an arbor band or just use a hand piece and just clean it all up. Okay, otherwise it looks good. What we're going to do is we're going to eject this top portion here and just separate it. I'll show you the first method for ejection, the preferred method, that is. Okay, this is the bottom portion of the ejector tool, and this is the top portion. This one you slide on the articulator. Okay, so in this method you have to remove this bottom cover. That must be removed. Okay, and just use a pair of pliers, just pull it out. Okay, clean that, make sure the rails are clean, because you're going to slide the top portion of the ejector tool. In this case, just slide it over right where the rail is, and then just push it all the way in so it doesn't go any further. And this is the front part of the articulator. This is the rear. There are guides here. It says front, and then there's the rear portion there is curved, so you can't accidentally place it incorrectly. Now you have to hold this straight, and with a rubber mallet you want to give it a good brisk tap. Not so hard that you could break the articulator, but strong enough to basically pry it loose. Okay, and once you're holding it in place, give it one good tap. As you can see, remove it. You can see it has separated already. It's right there. Now, make sure, people are tempted to push it all the way back in and push it all the way down. You never want to do that. You can put it back in, but don't push it all the way in. Make sure that it's just sitting like this. The reason being is this is full of stone dust and other debris that can get caught inside those stabilizing channels, and you're going to have fitment issues if you force it in. So you can leave it like this, and if you have a whole bunch of models that you need to eject, you can just kind of put them all next to one another, eject them all, and then you can go ahead and get this all cleaned up, and you can section it. Once it's sectioned, you've got to wash it. There's no shortcut to this. All good technicians wash their dies, because otherwise you're going to have fitment issues. Make sure you brush the surface, clean all this area, clean all that area there. You know, a toothbrush will do the job. It does a very good job under running water. Just keep cleaning this area. Okay, so that's the preferred method for ejection. This comes with your starter kit, or you know, if you order the Allstone Quad Neo for the first time, you will get these tools. There's a second method for ejecting, and this method has been used. This is the ejection tool. This method has been used with the Allstone 1 and the Allstone 2. And a good reason to use this is if you're dealing with cases that is still including the canine or part of the incisor you're not going to be able to slide this tool through. As you can see, if I try to slide that, this is getting in the way. So it's not going to work. So in this case, I will use this tool. If you've got the tool from the Allstone 1 or the Allstone 2, it's going to be a little bit narrow. You're not going to be able to get it in here. If you have that, you could still pry this open. Just put a screwdriver in one end, screwdriver on the other end. You have to remove the bottom and just kind of open it up this way, and it'll that'll open it up. So anyway, in this case, do not remove this. You have to keep that in there. And you start in the very middle right here. And you have to do this slowly. Make sure that the pressure is even. So once you start applying some pressure and then you feel that it's starting to, okay, it's separating up front, okay? At that point, what you want to do is slide it a little to the back, to the rear here, to try and even it out. Because you don't want to push in one area more than the other, or you could break it. It's you know, just be patient and make sure that it's coming out evenly. See, it seems to be coming out on that side too. So just kind of work your way around a little bit, just so it's coming out evenly. And that way, and bring it back here again. And you can kind of help it out a little bit too. There. Okay, it's almost there. This is just making sure that there. Okay, that looks like it's pretty much there. And what you want to do at that point, just go ahead and remove that, and the rest should be coming out okay here. All right, there you go. Okay, so this is the secondary method of ejecting. And again, you can leave it there, but don't push it all the way in. Okay, so at this point, clean this area out, clean, and section, and then wash the dies. Do a good job of washing the dies. And that's it.